spectacular.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing. I feel like I'm being transported somewhere.
Hi, Vincent. Welcome to the family.
Thanks, Allie.
I must say your first impression is quite snazzy right off the beach in Carlsbad. It's beautiful right here.
Really, everything San Diego has to offer. I mean, if you think about it, we got white cap mountains out this way, Palomar Mountains. We have the flower fields, which are right over here, not quite in bloom yet, all the way down to La Jolla, which is a beautiful view. You can see all the way out to the point. And then, of course, the tidal pools, and this is a great surf break. The reason why I'm so glad we're here today is that most locals forget about the tidal pools, and today I've never seen this many people down here. So it's a great day to go down.
Well, I'm really looking forward to getting my feet wet, but before we get them dirty, this place is beautifully clean. I don't even want to put my hands on anything. I can't wait to check it out.
Let's do it.
I don't know about you, but I love to people watch, and I feel like you can see everything happening right from this home.
Everything you need is right here. Quick access to the village, restaurants, dining, shops, gift shops, that sort of thing. You got the surf break, tidal pools, bike riding, jogging, walking, everything's here. If you're wanting the beach lifestyle, if you want the Carlsbad Village lifestyle, this is the place right here. And for $3.5 million, you can't beat it. There's nothing else like it.
Right now, I couldn't believe that we're in the master bedroom, right?
Part of it. This
Okay.
is phase two. This is the master bedroom, but then there's a sitting area right when you enter in, all with big bay windows so you can enjoy the California lifestyle.
It really feels like a master suite in here.
It really is, and no matter where you're at in here, whether you're in the master bedroom or the bathroom, it's all unobstructed views on really an area that cannot be built on. It's State Beach Park. There's also your own private entrance down to the beach. You get a key with your own gate, but there's also the public entrance as well. So it's all yours, and it all can be seen right from here.
So you get a key to the beach?
You do.
This is huge and incredible. It's so huge and open.
Well, that's one of the greatest selling features about it. If you're having family here at the beach, everybody wants to look at the ocean. So from all three rooms, whether you're in the family room, the kitchen, or eating area, it's all about the views. You can see pods of dolphins go by, sometimes whales, surfers, just depends on what time of day it is. But that's really what's so great about this house.
Yeah. The kitchen looks like how many people can fit in here?
As many as you'd like. You know, this is completely remodeled. It's a top-end chef's kitchen with 2-inch quartz countertops. It has a handmade Bali green backsplash, which goes really well. The seafoam greens with the light white.
Yeah.
And it opens up all the way out back with La Cantina doors, which gives you that indoor-outdoor feel.
Yes.
With great water feature out back, along with almost a full kitchen out back, which high-end appliances, Sedona appliances, and a pizza oven, which is really fun.
Pizza oven.
That's right, that's right.
Okay, so something I recently did with my place, I just felt like I needed it to look larger, so I painted all the cabinets white and everything. And I noticed this has white, everything's white here as well. Is that on purpose? Is that a thing people are doing these days?
Well, the white contemporary look definitely is what's in right now, but also it's the beach. Light, bright, seafoam greens, cheery, have fun, kick back, relax, and do the California lifestyle. So that's what we're doing.
See, I knew what I was doing. I live right by the beach. I knew what I was doing.
No, we knew we were doing it. We got you to love it. So.
Yes! So as you continue to entertain guests in the kitchen, it leads you right into this area that is still huge. You don't feel like it's cut off, and it literally opens out to, is this considered a backyard, a patio?
Backyard, and you can hear the water feature, and that's the design of it to really give you that indoor-outdoor feel. Plenty of seating out here, along with another TV and a bar. You can have family, friends. You know, it's also a great rental. This is VRB approved. So if you wanted it as an income property and maybe a second home property so that you can rent it out part of the year, I believe it grosses around $225,000 with a net of about $167,000.
Okay.
So, depends on what you want to do with it. Also the garage, you can convert this to a 2-bedroom ADU, which is additional dwelling unit, and you get roughly about $40,000 additional per room. And that's as per Seabreeze Vacation Rentals here in Carlsbad. They handle 400 or 500 properties from, I believe, LA down to La Jolla.
This has everything that the Carlsbad area has to offer. And I remember you mentioned those tidal pools, right?
I'm ready to go. They're fun.
Okay, let's get our feet wet.
Let's do it. Okay.
Directly across the street, we have our feet in the sand already.
Almost. But we're getting ready to go right down to the tidal pools. What they are going to do here, though, is they're putting roundabouts in here off Cerezo and then also off Cannon. At least they're talking about it, but it'll take a while, but eventually that's going to happen.
Yeah,
that's going to be a good thing.
Yeah, the first time I saw those roundabouts were in the La Jolla area, which I actually ended up appreciating because it allows you to slow down and just appreciate the beautiful area that you're in.
You know, and I love that you say La Jolla because this looks exactly like La Jolla, but for only about half the price. And that's what's so beautiful about this place. And also the beaches. You know, more sandy beaches, more your traditional go hang out. When there's waves, this is an awesome break. Surfers love it. I love it, been out there. But it's also tidal pools because what makes it a surf point break is the actual reef that jets out onto a point, but it also creates fantastic tidal pools. And the whole concept is see what kind of critters are lurking. I know there's a lot of sea anemones out here. Sometimes you get a starfish. If you get really, really lucky, a little octopus. But this is also, I was talking earlier about the private beach access. It's right down around the corner.
Yeah.
So for the house, you'll get a key. There's a gate. You can literally go right from the house. What I've always envisioned with the house is one of those 3-seater carts, street legal.
Okay.
You hop in, go down to the beach with all the toys.
Yeah.
Be a lot of fun, right?
Yeah.
Or down to the village, go out to dinner in your golf cart.
Yes.
Very beachy. But anyways, let's go see if we can find something.
All right.
So it looks like we got a sea anemone right here. You touch them and pull in. There's so much here. You know, it's such California life. You got the beach life, which I told you about. Me and my kids would come out here surfing. There's kelp beds out here. You'll see the dive boats come in and just anchor and dive. Lobster season, you'll see them out lobster diving. It's just a great place. A lot of stuff, fun stuff to do.
Well, I wasn't expecting exploring with you today in Carlsbad, but I'm so glad I did. Seeing all the creatures that I hear, the views, everything is incredible. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you coming.
Hey Mark, good
Hi,
to
Tawny.
see you.
Good to see you too.
Well, thanks for trusting me on a new restaurant. You know, believe it or not, I did spend some time living here in Escondido.
Did you?
Yeah, it's nice to see new stuff come in.
That's so cool. I mean, I literally have driven by here many, many times, way up to Mammoth, something like that, and it's right off the freeway, so yeah.
Well,
I mean,
now
it's
you
great
have a reason to
location.
stop.
Let's go check it out. Awesome.
Hello, welcome to BAPS. My name is Brad. I'm one of the owners here, and I'd love to show you guys what we're all about.
Yeah, well, congratulations. We've been waiting to
you.
come here. This is exciting.
Heck yeah.
All right, well, I've got some appetizers prepared for us. If you guys would like to come, take a seat.
Well, we're starting.
check it out. Awesome.
Would we like to? So what got you into doing a restaurant?
It's kind of a complete change for me. Initially, I've been always a big tech person. So I've worked for the rich and famous, doing high-end audio, video, automation systems. But I've always had a passion for food since I was a kid. And it drove me nuts that every time I'd go to a restaurant and get something like a steak, I'd be disappointed with it because I could make a better one at home.
Right.
So I wanted something.
I wish I had that problem.
So it's like I always thought, you know, it'd be nice to own my own restaurant where I could actually give good quality food. And one day the opportunity came, and I guess I kind of had a midlife crisis. Said, let's change everything. Let's go a different direction. And let's start BAPS.
Right. Well, here's a wonderful midlife crisis, and
beat
what
that.
a perfect location too. So we were talking about. I lived in Escondido for a little bit, but you don't come here often, but you always pass it.
And it's one of those things, I mean, driving up the 15, the proximity you have to the freeway is awesome. So the visibility is like great. Pop in, grab yourself a nice meal, like fresh, great meal, and then, you know, hit the road again. So
That's
great.
part of the reason we like this location as well, is there's a lot of traffic that drives by this every day that felt like it fit.
It felt good.
It just
right?
felt good.
So what would you call BAPS as far as, is it American fusion?
American fusion. We take something like chicken cordon bleu, which would be a
Fancy.
French dish,
Yeah.
and we make our own blue cheese Alfredo sauce to go over top of it. We don't just use regular panko breadcrumbs, but we actually have our own blend of seasoning and spices that we put in that panko. So I want to say about a third of the panko is actually seasoning. So it really changes the flavor and adds a new profile to it that you wouldn't usually get at any other place.
So Brad, obviously the name BAPS, cool name. Can you tell me a little bit about where that came from?
Okay, well, BAPS originated as my business partner and I's initials. We're both Brad Allen, spelled the exact same way, and he's Pelletier, I'm Sully. We also saw a little picture video, and it showed some basketball players about to make a slam dunk, and it looked like somebody was going to hit them in the face, and the music stopped, and the guy goes, "BAP! What you gonna do
That's
about
right
that?"
up your alley.
Heck yeah.
And so that's why we thought BAPS is cool. Forget B-dubs, we want to go to BAPS. It's exciting, it's fun. So
love it.
that's why we did that. And that's why we put the exclamation point as well, to kind of give the kids-friendly, family type of oriented
So great.
place.
I like it. So you're telling me there's another Brad.
There is another Brad. He's our executive chef. Would you like to meet him?
I would love to meet him.
Wait. Have you
Okay,
seen this in front of us?
Maybe we'll eat this and then we'll meet him.
I mean,
I'm sure he'll
come on.
appreciate it.
It says, I've been smelling this bacon for the last couple minutes, so yeah, I gotta try this.
All right.
So we had the privilege of meeting Brad number one. It's to my understanding that you are the other Brad and the other mastermind behind
Yes, I am. It's my two Brads.
I love it, and I'm sure you have a completely different story than Brad as well.
Oh, absolutely. I've had a love for cooking my entire life. My parents separated. My father had to cook for me. So I was like, oh, wow, you don't think of a guy cooking, back then. And I just decided I wanted to do it. The next day I went to school, it was career fair. First people that walked in was culinary school.
Wow.
I thought it was fate, so I joined culinary school.
What do you hope when people come to your restaurant that they get out of your meals? Because I know it's not just a full stomach.
No, not at all. I like to emphasize on being happy, to sit down, converse, enjoy your food. So I put my heart and soul into this food to make everybody, happy and honestly leave with a full stomach.
Yes.
That's awesome. Yeah, because a lot of times, obviously, I have boys and my wife and I, we go out for dinner and we're like, here, just take the iPad or take the phone. But exactly, there's times you just sit down, put the phones away, and
Right.
enjoy.
Yeah,
Especially
we
look at this.
definitely want to go back to when times of old where you didn't have cell phones, where you didn't sit there and not talk to whoever you're with. It doesn't make any sense to me. I want you to come, sit there. If you're quiet, it's because your mouth is full. It takes a little bit longer to get your meal. It's because we're prepping it from scratch. We're cutting the green beans, we're making them, but we do all that stuff here. From 6:30 in the morning when my prep cooks get here till 10 o'clock at night or 8 o'clock at night, or whatever time we get off, it's prepping, it's working,
It shows. So what do I have in front of me?
In front of you, you have our salmon, Parmesan encrusted, fresh dill with our rice pilaf and sauteed green beans.
And mine, Brad?
Yours is our sauteed pork chops with apples and onions. It's sauteed white wine, our house-made mashed potatoes, and sauteed broccoli. In front of me, I have our prime flat iron with mushrooms and onions, same as yours with the broccoli and our mashed potatoes.
Wow.
And I like too that everything's it feels like comfort food. Like
absolutely.
hearty, but also healthy.
Yeah, and nice portions too.
And nice
You know what I'm saying?
portions.
Like, that's gonna be good. I can't wait.
I can eat the whole thing, I'm just saying.
And both me and Brad have always said, it's go big or go home. We want to make sure that you are sitting here and you're like, wow, this is so much food, and you get it for a right price. Where, you look at this, a prime flat iron, $20.
You can't go wrong with that.
And I don't have to cook it.
Yeah, anywhere else you're
priceless.
You're getting $30, $40 for a prime flat iron.
Absolutely, that's great.
And I love it too, you make your customers happy, but you also make your employees happy, which shows and brings all that love to us, to the table.
Absolutely, absolutely. I make sure that all of our staff knows everything about cooking. Okay, I want you to explore your taste buds. Come out of your shell. I want you to experiment. I want you to come up with a recipe. And then I want you to produce it to me. And then we'll go from there and see if we can make it a special. But speaking of specials, we actually have a special coming up. We have our Chef Tim.
Oh, nice.
One of my prodigies.
Oh, I love that.
That looks good.
So this right here is a New York strip with a bacon, bourbon, and blueberry compote, a loaded baked potato, and our zucchini and squash.
Oh my gosh. I like that we both kind of
Yeah, I got really close. My mouth started watering when that dropped on the table.
That is fantastic. You know what? This place is special. So thanks for introducing us to BAPS.
Oh, absolutely. It's my pleasure.
We got to open our stomachs now because we
dig
got
in.
a lot going.
Thanks so much, Brad.
Bon appetit.
It's awesome.
Hey, Heidi.
Hey, Tani, how are you?
I'm good. You look amazing.
Thank you, thank you. Well, it's Charles. He's amazing. So he's just going to do five more minutes, and then we'll be all ready to go.
Well, I will make myself at home. It's pretty nice out there, and maybe I'll get some magic later, huh?
Yeah.
Heidi, it was well worth the 5 minutes because you're looking stunning. So I should have upped my game today, that's for sure.
You always look amazing, Tani. Tani, I want you to meet amazing hairdresser. This is my friend Charles. This is Tani.
If this is the magic that you're working, I'm buying.
This is the collective. Charles and 3 of his friends put together this creation that I love coming to.
Right. So how did you two meet?
He's been doing my hair for quite a while.
About 4
and
years.
you were also doing my daughter's hair and my son-in-law's hair before. So she said, you have to come see Charles, and I did, and super happy I did. Yeah.
So when did this journey start? This is a beautiful place.
We opened here in October, and we've all 4 been working together for the last 5 years, and we just wanted to create a space that is like our home away from home, where people could come and just relax and just enjoy their experience and walk out still feeling beautiful.
Right, because who doesn't like to get their hair done and feel good? But it also matters where you're going. So
Yeah.
you feel like nowadays you want that ambiance, you want to feel comfortable.
Yeah, the atmosphere and vibe has a huge thing to do with, your whole experience.
So why this location in particular?
It's just a great location. It's central to most of our clientele. We love the space. A lot of these are live-work lofts, so a lot of times you could live upstairs, work downstairs, and for us, we have the whole thing rented out, and actually family members rent it out from up above for like a vacation rental. So it worked out perfect for us.
Oh my gosh, that's fabulous.
Yeah.
And then of course you guys, like I said, with the ambiance that you went into, what made you decide to make it this boho chic? You feel like an indoor, outdoor feel and loving the plans.
Well, it's just so peaceful, like having it be like a little bit of outdoor and the indoor, and we basically handmade everything from like the table, the furniture, and everything like that. So it kind of has a little bit of taste of all of us. We all came together and did this.
A group of friends,
Yeah.
good partners together. So what kind of services do you offer here at the salon besides hair?
We do, most services. We do weddings, extensions, blonding, cutting, basically everything except makeup.
So when you look at somebody, do you vision the color, the style? Because she looks fantastic.
Thank you. It's always like
It's an
give them the
artist at work.
opportunity to tell me what they want, but I've been doing her hair for so long. We actually just started putting extensions in her hair and adding a little bit of this and a little color and play around with different tones a lot.
I usually come in and say, do what you want.
Yes.
Just do what you want.
You're a client that everybody wants to say, I don't know, just work your magic, right?
Yeah, well, because then they can do what they want and they do a better job, I feel. So, and he does. I love it.
And what kind of trends are you seeing right now? It's 2020,
Yeah.
right? Everybody wants a new me.
It's so funny because with seasons, you think that the trends would change and stuff like that. But as far as color-wise, I mean, people just want that most natural look, and it also depends on where you live as well. Down here in Southern California, everyone wants that like effortless color where it doesn't look like they're in the salon every 6 weeks. So I think that is key to like maintain that look, and everyone's loving it.
No, that's great. But you know what? Where is Nicole?
Nicole is waiting for us down at this very cool coffee shop that is also part of this community.
Well, thank you so much for having
Thank
us,
you,
Charles.
thank you.
I gotta come back. I gotta see some magic on myself. I'm a little jealous.
It was good to meet you.
You should come back.
Welcome to Invita.
What?
Well,
You already got us drinks?
Of course. I got you the almond milk latte. Heidi, I got you the chai tea with heavy whipping cream. And mine, it's a secret.
Well, aren't you quite the barista? Well, that's much better. I'm so used to seeing you two together, the fabulous duo. So glad to have you back. And then how'd you find out about this cute place?
So we're in Carlsbad, obviously, and this little cute coffee shop has been in business for 2.5 years, and we love to bring our clients, our real estate clients here for coffee. And we sell a lot of property around the area. It's so beautiful here, as you know. And they have living upstairs, which is really fun. So
awesome.
Yeah, and then shops downstairs, so you can't beat it.
And that's what Charles was saying, that you can live upstairs, have your own shop, and it's just like a small little community. It's fantastic.
They have coffee shops, they have a study area, super close to the beach, the train's right there.
So what do you ladies like most about this area in particular, being the fabulous real estate agents that you are?
Close to the beach, obviously. We're in a great zip code. You know, I mean, everybody loves Carlsbad. The school districts are phenomenal. We just really enjoy being out and about in the community and, you know, taking our clients everywhere.
So what do you think is happening to the changes in Carlsbad, being coastal, and then everything that's coming for 2020 real estate?
I think our spring has sprung in February.
Grass has riz.
Yeah, it is a busy, busy year already. And Carlsbad is not left out of that mix. Definitely not. It's if you can find a house, move to Carlsbad. We'll help you.
Yeah. Inventory is very, very low. We have buyers, we need houses to sell.
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
So it'll happen. It's just, now's the time.
And this coffee, I mean, I'm
It's
a coffee
amazing.
snob. It's so delicious.
I know it. So here's kind of an interesting tidbit. The espresso machine back there has been patented by Invita, and it's the only rose gold espresso machine you'll see.
Oh, so I did come fabulous then.
And that's why the coffee's so good.
It's delicious. Everybody loves a little gold in their life,
That's right.
Yeah,
Sparkle.
a little.
Well, ladies, cheers to us
Yes. Cheers to
and
us.
2020.
Yay, 2020.